Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. So obviously, you see me doing the thing with the hair. This is just a normal vlog about nothing. Um, I've been sick, so like I don't know, maybe the last 2 days or so, I haven't been feeling very well, and by that I mean I'm feeling okay, but then like I start coughing, and I don't like that at all. I don't like being sick. Who doesn't like being sick? Well, I don't know. Everybody. Maybe there's sick people out there who enjoy being sick. I don't know. Part of me enjoys being sick when I have a girlfriend, because it's sort of like I get to stay in bed all day and, get to like have stuff brought to me and stuff. It's like a cool little setup. Yeah, it's cool. The being sick part isn't cool, but the way you're treated is very cool. Nonetheless, I feel like I got sick because I've been on public transportation. You guys know me. I think there's like a lot of germs out there, and I don't get out of the apartment much. So when I do, it's sort of like, an infant going back out into the world with their immune system. So I feel like either I could have got a cold from that or I got a cold from my roommate's friend who got him sick, and then I got sick from him in the apartment. That's what I'm thinking. Those are my theories, and just because it's not like anyone ever really comes into our apartment, and so yeah, it's a whole thing. But I've been chilling. I got my sweats on. I'm doing literally nothing. I haven't even like been able to watch any documentaries today, not as much as I usually do, or anything at all like that. But the eBay store is doing very well. By very well, I mean we've sold a few more items, and that's always a good thing. So I'm looking forward to the end of this year, which is just coming up ever so close. It's just like a couple months away, and it's gonna be a good end of the year for my business partner and myself. The only good part of the year that we've had in many years, and so I'm just dead focus on trying to make that happen and trying to finish this stupid book. It'll be known to the world that I wrote this book on my phone. It's sort of like, man, at some point, I was just like, whatever, whatever. Let me just write an email to myself and then I'll send it away, have it formatted. I don't care at this point. I got to use what I have available to me, and yeah, I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I'm writing a book on my phone. That's almost done, wouldn't you believe? And so a whole lot of frustration went into making that book just because my fingers are tiny and stuff, but still, you're tapping every letter on the freaking phone. And at some point, it's sort of like I can't even tell anybody about my problems. It's like, why are you mad today? Well, I don't know. I'm writing a book on my phone and it's kind of hard. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's what I'm doing. So leave me alone, kind of a thing. I can't do that. That's a stupid thing to do. Nobody cares, as far as it's sort of like, okay, I know, god dang it, whatever. But still, so that's been interesting. Me being sick has been interesting. It's always a real fun journey being sick and being single, just because there's really nobody to take care of you. And while you may value your independence, all other times it's just kind of that one day that catches you off guard and you just are like, dang. But for us single bachelors out there, we have DoorDash, so that's good. We can get like the treatment without the compassion and real human being parts. At least we can satisfy that kind of immediate need to like eat or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. So these vlogs are always nice. I wish I had more to talk to y'all about as it concerned, well, anything. I mean, you guys get to hear all of my thoughts. You guys get to hear everything. I've said this before. I'll continue to say it. my life is not private. This comes with the territory, and I've accepted that. I'm old enough to know what I'm getting myself into. Which is kind of the thing. When you're younger, you're kind of like, oh, but when you're older, just a little bit, you're kind of like, I know exactly what I'm getting into. So hold my beer while I attempt to walk through this fire. It's cool. It's cool. We'll make it. That's kind of the general disposition that we have here in the household, and I'd have it no other way. I have a freaking little poster in my bathroom that talks about attitude. I'm all for it. So, personally, it's been the way that it has been. My roommate is sick, and I'm sick, and our apartment is sick, you know? And I was weird last night. I was talking to my roommate. I was like, dude, please stay away from this woman. She's getting you sick, and you're getting me sick, and then we're all sick, and it's sort of like, just stop, I don't know. It's a whole thing for me. I'm very compulsive and obsessive with things, and it's not necessarily bad, but it is annoying because sometimes I find faults in things that maybe shouldn't have faults, but then I think about it too much. Recently I again, just sharing thoughts, right, is I wished one of my friends happy birthday on their Facebook timeline, and I noticed that he said thank you to everyone else but me. All these stupid things, and I'm like, why didn't my friend thank? What is going on? What did I do? Did I make him mad? I'm sorry. What's up, dude? Like, what's going on? Anyways, it's the first time I've been ghosted by like a homie. You feel me? Like getting ghosted by women happens on the daily, but like, and not for anything that I do other than like, I guess maybe more of what I don't do, which I guess some women would argue care, like, right? I mean, really care about something that they want me to care about, but I don't. Not necessarily like a relationship or something, but for example, I was having dinner with the woman that I had dinner with this past week, and we were eating dinner, and just at some point, like you realize that like, you never want to see this person again, and again, it's funny, but then like it's real life, and you don't want to be mean, and you don't want to like, well, you just don't want to be mean, but you really know that you also are never going to see them again in your life, and that you feel bad because you're judging them on their life. It's sort of like, what's going on here? What's going on? I don't know. I don't want to know because there's so much going on. It's like an episode of Hoarders. It's like there's a lot going on in here, and I'm just gonna walk away now. Good luck with that. So yeah, life is always fun. It's always very interesting. I was so happy that I didn't have a little side gig today because again, I'm not feeling well, and there's that. Earlier, I was so pumped that this channel mentioned me, in one of their pinned comments for their video that just got released. I thought that was dope. So, I mean, I don't know, as you can see, little things get me very, very happy, and some things that are arguably little bother me tremendously. So, yeah, I dated a girl in high school. This is my high school sweetheart, and like, I guess it's because I'm an obsessive person, right? An obsessive compulsive person just by nature. So like I remember, that when she and I were dating, she used to absolutely hate when people breathed loud. When people breathed loud. I don't know how to say that. When people would breathe loud. If there was a person that was breathing loud, it would bother her, And so, like, I think about things like that in my life all the time where I'm like, man, like, am I breathing too loud? Like I just silly things. Like, and it's weird, but they're on my mind. And so, I really do hope that you guys are doing good. You've seen me now for close to maybe 4 or 5 months on your screen, and it's been fun, and I look forward to the next 4 months and the next four more months. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I know that it's where I want to be. I'm looking for the action. Where's the action? Please, I'm just trying to live my life, but I also need a little action. Like keep things lively, but let's not do stupid stuff. You feel me? But yeah, that's what we got for tonight. 10 minutes of this vlog. I hope that you guys again are enjoying as much as you can, I guess, at the current time and the production value and all the other stuff that's going on with the channel. But just know that your patience will pay off, and at some point, maybe we'll have a one-on-one conversation. Maybe you'll hit up that Patreon and you'll pay the few dollars, and we can sit and like talk, and be friends, and you guys I can entertain you in whatever way you'd like. What do you want me to talk about? It's fine. We'll talk about whatever. Right? That's what we do here. I talk about stuff. We talk about nothing. But nonetheless, I do really appreciate y'all, and I hope that you guys have a really good night. Until tomorrow, we will see you then. All right. It's always the saddest when I wrap up the fourth video, by the way, for those of you still watching. And if you are still watching and you're not a subscriber, be a subscriber. You feel me? Do yourself a favor. Do me the favor. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll grace your screen happily every day for 4 times a day, forever. It's cool. We're cool. Let's be friends. I'm working on the thumbnails. I'm working on a laptop. I'm working on it. It's the perpetual cycle of my life. I'm working on it. So I hope that you guys have a really good night. All right. Bye.